What's up, guys? Hope you guys like the new scenery. I'm outside because I'm tired of keeping my voice down inside. Even though I don't ever talk really loud anyways, you guys already kind of know that, but rather be able to talk nice and clearly into the camera. If you guys notice, I actually changed my YouTube name, which I think it's below here. You can see my YouTube name is now different. Reason why I did that is that I actually originally made this channel for my personal training, and I haven't been doing that for a while, but I always kept it the same. Decided to change it, and I'm going to start making my Instagram name match my YouTube name, so they're going to be the same. So Instagram, YouTube, the same. So if you guys want to find me on Instagram, it is the same as my current YouTube name. So if I change my Instagram name, I'm gonna be changing my YouTube name, which I get bored and probably change it every once in a while. So anyways, I'm going to be making a little Laxogen update video plus future plans update video, which you'll see why in a minute, and I'll talk about it. So anyways, I've been taking Laxogen for the past, I started on the 22nd, 23rd, doing 100 milligrams. My new bottle, which I got from, it's called Halo by Recon, or Redcon 1 Laxogen. Sorry, don't know their names, whatever. But it's 100 milligrams per tablet. I think I said that in the last video, so it's a lot easier to get in 200 milligrams. So I am now taking 200 milligrams of Laxogen a day. I split into 2 doses, so I'll usually take Blackstone Labs Laxogen, or Laxogenin, whatever they call it, androgenin or whatever, in the morning pre-workout, and then I end up taking my Recon, Redcon 1, sorry, it's not Recon, I keep saying Recon, Redcon 1, I usually take that later in the day, which is going to be in a minute, so maybe I'll take that in front of you, I don't know, we'll see. I got to go inside and I'm going to do a pose down for you guys too. I don't want to do outside because there's no light, so I look all washed out, and so I'm not going to do it out here. Anyways, so I've been taking for about since the 27th about 200 milligrams of Laxogen, while kind of cutting here and there, knocking out calories, not really trying to seriously cut yet, just to see what would happen, and nothing super noticeable, as you guys can kind of see. You'll guys see when I do the pose down. Honestly, don't really notice too much, maybe a little more fullness, but I mean, I don't know, could just be on my head. Sorry for this car passing by. Anyways, and I went and got an in-body done today, and I am not happy with what it said, so let me pull that out real quick and I'll show you guys. So when I had my in-body done, it was the 2nd, about a month ago. This is now the 4th today. I was at 192.1, 102 pounds of lean muscle on my body, 8.8% body fat, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show you guys, you can look through this, but right now I am down 1.1 pounds, so I'm 191 exactly. 100 pounds of 10.5, so 100.5 pounds of muscle, 9.8% body fat. So I lost weight and apparently lost muscle, but I don't see it. I feel like I actually preserved muscle. My arms are still the same thing. That's usually my telling point if I'm losing muscle or anything. If my arms shrink, they haven't. They're still the same size. So I don't know if this is accurate or if I was like carb depleted or something happened with the in-body, because those things you can't ever tell. But I feel like I look fine. But it says I lost muscle, so I'm kind of confused on what to do. Maybe you guys can give me some input in the comments of if you think I should switch it up to something else, which I'll be explaining when my plan might be in a week or two. But let me show you this in-body. So I am now 172.4 lean mass. What's that? Feel free to pause it at any point. So it says I lost almost, well, like about 1.5 pounds of muscle, which is really bad for 1 month of losing 1 pound. Makes no sense to me. I think the in-body before might have been messed up, or this one was messed up. One of them's messed up. I don't know which one it is. But anyways, that's not good. So I'm gonna go do a pose down in a minute. But first, before I do that, I'm thinking about doing some SARMs, or doing some research on some SARMs with my research animals, which I might have 2 research animals for you guys to give you guys updates if the other one doesn't mind me talking about them or whatever. So or he's thinking about doing Austrian or MK2866 for about 6-ish, I can't speak, 6-ish weeks while cutting down to keep all his muscle while he's cutting. And then maybe 6 weeks after that, do a light bulk for another 6 weeks with MK2866 and LGD possibly, or a RAD, or maybe something new, and doing 2 of them, testing 2. I want to test 2 anyways on my test subjects, so we will see how that goes, because he is thinking about hitting a competition that is in about 2 months or so, and I personally actually know a couple people who are planning to do it, and they really want him to do it too, so he's thinking about doing it. So he might use some Austrian to keep some muscle while he's cutting some calories. So you guys can give me your opinion on that, and if he starts doing that, then I might discontinue the Laxogen. I might actually bump it to 300 milligrams for a couple days to see what happens, because I actually yesterday just like said screw it, and I actually took 300 milligrams of Laxogen pre-workout and had the craziest pump of my life. I don't know if it was the Laxogen or something else, but the pump was just insane, and I looked like I was like 6% body fat. I had like striations everywhere and veins, and it was a chest day, so my chest was all full, and I was pushing some decent weight. Nothing like super spectacular, but I was just feeling great. It was later in the day too, so I don't know what happened, but 300 milligrams felt fantastic. And the makers, one of the guys with Blackstone Labs, I believe branched out to make Redcon 1. I'm not too sure. I believe so. So he said that he personally sometimes likes to take up to, I believe, 300 milligrams. He says he likes between 200 to 300. I think I'm taking 200 now. 300 yesterday. I'm thinking about bumping it to 300. I'm not exactly sure. You guys give me your opinion on what you think. If anyone has any experience with Laxogen, please let me know if that sounds like a good idea to them or bad idea. I'm gonna have to look into it more before I decide to do it, but I said one day when it hurt, try it out, see what happens. Anyways, I think that's pretty much for this video. So I kind of covered my YouTube name, what's going on with the Laxogen, losing some muscle while losing weight, which is really bad because it's supposed to preserve muscle and increase protein synthesis, which what this says is making it not seem like a good supplement. I don't know for sure yet. I'll find out for sure in a couple of weeks. And then that SARM idea, you guys tell me what you think about that as well. But let's go inside, and I'm gonna do a little physique update, pose down. I'm gonna hit a front double bicep for one of my, I believe he's one of my subscribers. He asked me to hit it last time, so I'll hit a front double bicep inside with some good lighting, so you guys can see all the cuts and striations and how lean I am and how big I am and muscle mass and everything. So let's go inside and do that right now. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe for more. Take it easy.